Hey everybody, Sean Goerss here with the Goerss Home Team at Keller Williams with a short video on a topic that has been quietly developing here with Zillow.com along with some other third-party websites. If you go to Zillow.com, I'll show you an example here, and type in a town like Forest Lake, Minnesota, which is just one of the towns that my team specializes in, you're going to see it's showing 109 results. And in this filter here in Zillow, we can see it's showing all possible for sale properties, including any for sale by owner, new construction, all that good stuff, condos, townhouses. Okay, 109. You think you're getting everything, right? And now we've been getting reports of this from buyers and sellers. So what I did is I went on the back end of my MLS. I did the same exact search, and I got 173. So 173 on the core back end of our MLS versus in Zillow 109. And you're going to say, why is this? What's the reason for this difference, right? And the reason is that Zillow has always been displaying a Zestimate next to all properties for sale or not for sale. And almost every seller who ends up putting their house on the MLS, if you haven't done this recently, they decide to check a box and they tell us, and this gets submitted to the MLS, to not allow automatic home evaluations, which really started appearing on websites about 6 or 7 years ago. And the reason for that, of course, if you're selling your property, is you want to list your property at X, and then all of a sudden this little automatic evaluation tool, which really was not even that accurate, just like Zillow's estimates tend to be quite wildly inaccurate, was starting to show either a lower price or a higher price, and it was just mucking up the whole deal for marketing properties. So our MLS added this checkbox like 5 or 6 years ago now, probably, where a seller could still have their property show up on a website, but they could say that website cannot display an automatic home evaluation tool, which along with there's a few other options that there are some specifics there. So what Zillow has decided to do, and I don't know why they decided to do this, is they just decided to pull all those properties off of Zillow. And in the process, what's happened is on the seller side, now you can't display your property but take off the Zillow's estimate. Zillow's not wanting to do that. I don't know if it's some type of business decision or whatever. And then on the buyer side now, Zillow and these other third-party websites are becoming less relevant to a buyer, right? Because you go around, think you're looking at everything for sale on Zillow, which is a third-party website. They're not a broker. They don't have to abide by all the MLS guidelines. However, you're only seeing 109 results, 109 properties for sale, instead of the true 173. So in the interim, the thing that you can do if you just want to browse properties for sale and you don't want to, if you're not looking to actually go purchase a property, which is why you would get set up on the back end of the MLS system through a licensed real estate agent or broker. And I do recommend that would be somebody who's a full-time professional and shows you their value and how they can negotiate on your behalf, would be to use a broker or agent website like our own public-facing website called GoerssRealEstate.com. So the difference here with these agent broker websites is that we still get access to the MLS information. It's normally updated about every 24 hours because we're actually copying everything down and updating our own website server. So here you're seeing 170 properties for sale in Forest Lake in this town versus 173. The difference there were a few that came on the market within the last 24 hours, so the MLS is updated in real time, like down to the second, whereas most third-party websites, they're updating their servers every 24 hours when it comes to, sorry, not third-party, most agent broker websites. So third-party website, Zillow or Trulia, you're going to end up with, by most of our estimates, and this is across all agents, across all brokerages, across our entire MLS, you're ending up with about 20, 30, 40% less properties for sale than what is truly for sale. And the MLS being the core that all agents have to provide fiduciary duty to the sellers by. That's really why that MLS data has always continued to be the best resource, not because of some silly idea of a monopoly or something like that, but really because every agent is bound by fiduciary responsibilities to their seller to listen to what the seller wants or doesn't want displayed next to their listing on every other website. So all the agents are participating in that together. They all have to abide by those guidelines. They get stiff fines if they try to violate those, and they're not overstepping their bounds trying to make a quick buck or put some crazy ads next to them or something like that. Okay, so if you're trying to browse for properties, use your agent or broker's public-facing website. If they don't have a great one, or if it's hard to search or view properties for sale, you're welcome to use ours. It's very robust. It's state of the art. It's one of the best ones in North America that we pay thousands of dollars for per month, so that you can get that information and browse it. And then when you're ready to go shop for a home and buy one, that's when you want to come and find a buyer's agent who's going to represent you and your interests and find you the best properties. And we have some special ways on our team to get you into the best deals first before they get sold, before most other agents or even buyers or even agents find out about them. So let us know if we can help you in any way, and just wanted to keep you updated because we've gotten a lot of questions from both sellers and buyers, with Zillow becoming less and less relevant as they stay rigid with their business decisions, unfortunately, and have chosen to yank a whole bunch of listings across the entire MLS and probably multiple MLSs. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.